Horrible.
I think you're still an idiot.
Yeah,
You're
still an
complete
idiot.
idiot.
Go Eagles.
Donkey.
Number 10, last Thursday, the Lions went for a 2-point conversion at the end of their game with the Cowboys and had a successful play negated over confusion as to whether the receiver, who is an offensive tackle, properly declared himself as eligible. Cowboys ended up winning the game. Who do you blame?
The ref ultimately got it wrong. However, the Lions actively participated in deception that confused the ref. You don't send 3 offensive linemen over to the ref. You brought it on yourself. Deal with it. And don't be a jackass and keep going for 2 all the time, Dan Campbell.
I agree wholeheartedly with what Greg just said. I concur with everything you just said. You tried to fool them, and you paid the price.
But the ref still wasn't paying attention. So this dirtbag ref, Brad Allen, whose name we now know, either screwed it up because he's incompetent or because he's crooked. So subpoena his phone records, subpoena the bank statements. I'm serious. He has a track record, by the way, this whole year of effing up games, either with non-calls or bad calls. So do that, investigate him, or put him in a bamboo prison.
Jimmy Murray is playing the role of Mike from Woburn today, in case you're wondering. Go ahead. Boob O'Brien. Okay, Ted touched on this earlier, but if you had to pick one player who most exemplifies the problem with the 2023 Patriots, who is it, Greg?
Juju Smith-Schuster. He's Bill picked him to replace Jacoby Myers, who was fine, and he's hurt all the time. That's the Patriots offense.
Ted?
For me, it's Trent Brown. Trent Brown, to me, it totally encapsulates everything that's wrong with his team. Never really was bought in. The best player on offense. Give him a bump, and he's still not happy. And to me, he's trying to placate him. It hasn't worked, and Bill's just kind of neglected that relationship, and it has, I think, paid the offense has paid the price because of his antics and his attitude. And so, to me, he best exemplifies what's wrong with this team.
Brendan Schooler, or is it Brandon? Whatever the hell his name is. It's a guy who plays an antiquated position who's also a hammerhead. He perfectly exemplifies the 2023 Patriots.
Dude, do you see him after every play?
Oh.
He's got something to say.
Or
after
belly
every play.
bumping guys. Like, he thinks he's involved in
If I was the
every
ref, I'd be like,
effing
who the
play.
hell are you?
Well done.
Stop.
Well done, Murray.
4 personal fouls. I had 0 in 10 years of playing. Not one personal foul. He has 4 in
You
one
got to
season.
toughen up, Teddy.
Murray? Stu?
I am middle management. Everyone must listen to me. I will speak loudly and firmly.
Number 8, Jim Harbaugh was asked last night whether he's given any consideration that next week's national championship game could be his final game at the school. Greg Bedard informed us before the show today that Harbaugh has hired agent Don Yee, who was formerly Tom Brady's agent, and Jimmy G. What does this all mean, Greg? Where's Harbaugh going?
It means he is likely going to the NFL, or at least he's trying to leverage the crap out of Michigan. But he's had an extension on the table for months. I think he's going to the Raiders. I think Mark Davis has been obsessed with Harbaugh for a long time, and I think he finally lands him now.
Oof. He's going to the NFL. He's been wanting to go there for a while. Which team? I don't know, but that seems like a great fit, probably because of the money and, I don't know, just all that comes with being a Raiders head coach. So I like Greg's answer there.
Don Yee, deep NFL ties, next head coach of the Bears.
Any chance that it's here?
No.
No way.
I think a small chance, I think.
Ted, you said no?
All I say is I thought they doubled down on the
Eberflus.
They pretty much did.
I'm not
I don't
buying
think it's
it.
definitely yet.
Okay. Because that's the team I would have picked.
Fun's overrated.
Okay, give me the top 5 teams in order in your current NFL power rankings.
Ravens, 49ers, Lions, Dallas, Buffalo.
Oh, okay. Very good. We were started off the same. Ravens, 49ers, Lions, Browns,
Ooh,
Dolphins.
good call.
That's where I'm going.
Ravens, gigantic drop-off. Cowboys, Niners, Browns, Lions.
Gets pretty thin after the first 2 or 3, doesn't
Yeah,
it? Next. I think
Horrible.
you're still an idiot.
Yeah,
You're
still an
complete
idiot.
idiot.
Go Eagles.
Donkey.
I love that. Number 6, who's the current NFL MVP? Greg.
Lamar.
Ted.
Lamar.
Lamar, and it's not close.
Feels like Lamar Jackson a runaway now. Jimmy. Boob O'Brien. Number 5, who will win the AFC South and the NFC South? 2 pillow fights.
Yeah, I don't really care, but Jacksonville and Tampa.
I got the Texans and Tampa.
I want it to be the Texans. I don't think it happens. Jaguars and Bucks.
Jimmy?
Fun's overrated.
Number 4, for as much hype as the AFC East has garnered before the season or had garnered before the season, the division, did you know, has a collective record of 31-33 entering Week 18. Who will win the AFC East? Greg?
The Dolphins, because they're playing at home and they're better at home.
Oh, way better at home. To me, it's the Dolphins. They got a 1-game lead right now.
Dolphins. I said Miami before the season. I'm sticking them with them right now, despite the fact they're beat up and they really can't beat anyone good.
Stu?
Fun's overrated.
In his last 5 games, Justin Fields now 5-4 with 13 touchdowns, 5 interceptions as a passer, 521 yards and 3 touchdowns as a runner. And the Bears have now locked up the number 1 pick in the draft because they own Carolina's choice. So, should the Bears still draft a quarterback with the number 1 pick?
By the way, Felger and Mazz math. In these last 5 games, Justin Fields is 5-4.
Yeah, right.
What did I say last? Oh yeah, last 9 games.
They should take the quarterback and trade Justin Fields.
It's that simple. Don't screw it up, Bears. Take that first overall pick and trade the guy you got.
If your new head coach is Jim Harbaugh, you hang on to him. You double dip, get Marvin Harrison and one of those left tackles. You hang on to him.
Okay. See, I like that idea, Murray. Next.
Fun's overrated.
Okay, 2 to go here. In the national semifinals last night, Washington quarterback Michael Penix completed 29 of 38 for 430 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Should Penix be considered with Caleb Williams, Drake May, and Jaden Daniels as an option for the Patriots and the other teams at the top of this draft? And please list those 4 quarterbacks in the order that they should be drafted.
I don't think I would take Penix in the top 10. My order is Williams, May, Penix, Nix, Daniels. Daniels I've started to watch a little bit more. Man, he is small.
He's thin.
He reminds me of Bryce Young a lot. Yeah, so I'm a little wary about that.
Dude, I am the biggest fan. I've become the biggest fan of watching Penix play. Like I just
He was something last night.
he was incredible. The USC game. I don't know. There's something about this guy. That offense to me is the most fun offense to watch. NFL Pro is the Washington offense. I'm a big fan. Having said that, I'd take Caleb Williams number 1. I would consider Penix being my second quarterback off the board. Drake May and then Jaden Daniels.
This is my draft board, not some sackless GM who's going to follow the trends. Penix 1, Daniels 2, Williams 3, Drake May.
So I actually put this question in for me. Because I've said to you, I don't like the way he throws. He's got a freaking hose.
He does.
And he can throw into tight windows.
The one where he split the safeties last night, I think, to make it 28-21, that was when I finally tweeted, I'm like, you have my attention. That throw was holy crap.
If he
That
doesn't
was
get
a
your
bullet.
attention- If he doesn't get your attention from last night, seriously, I mean, those deep balls, the accuracy.
The deep ball that should have clinched the game along the sideline,
Yeah.
that was a dime.
And the quick release, too. Like,
He
ooh,
does. He
boy.
gets rid of it fast. I'm coming around on Penix. Last one, Jimmy.
I am middle management. Everyone must listen to me. I will speak loudly and firmly.
Okay, final question. 1 week from today, will Bill Belichick still be the head coach of the Patriots? And if not, who will be his replacement? Greg.
On Tuesday, at this time, yes, he will still be the head coach. But I don't think he'll be the head coach by the end of the week. And my pick, probably just because I think it's the best option, Mike Vrabel.
Oh, love that. I'm no one's a bigger fan than Mike Vrabel, so I would love that as an option. To me, but I'm also a big fan of Gerard. I don't think Bill's going to be here. I really don't. I just can't imagine rolling it back after what's happened the last 4 years. So Bill will not be eventually will not be the head coach of the Patriots.
Tuesday the 9th, he's still the head coach. I'm starting to think he's still here next year. I'm ready to be annoyed by it.